Alright, let's get to it quick. Next, the one I'm assuming to be Lucas. Awesome. Is there like a special mark on the map for where locks are? They're not. Just kind of gotta keep oh, but there are for everything else. So that actually brings into question whether or not you can even open this padlock. It's like the only chance you get to do it. Oh, you totally can. Let's go. The basement. Painting of sunflowers. The petals are turned inwards like teeth. A lot of weird sunflower paintings around here. The book called The Killer 7 catches your eye. The illustrations have an unusual art style. Is that that's just a straight up reference to Killer 7 by Suda 51. Collection of stories about talking animals. Curious thing to collect, and one of them is a playing card being used as a bookmark. Painting of a dragon is mounted above the cabin. It was drawn either by a master expressionist or a very small child. Ooh, hello. There we go. A little bit of hold up. Figures for everything sold in the bar. There seems to be 2 sets of ledgers. Haha, hilarious. Where will smell off? Enough beer to drown a small army, unless they're northerners, in which case it's enough for morning's refreshments. Haha, hilarious. Selection of wines is extraordinary. It would be a struggle to find a single bottle worth less than hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. Found a secret door to the bar. Empty keg of what smells like brandy. Someone knocked over the stools. Might well be related. Thanos Goreki, the Blueprint Prince, and Aurum Runes, the Midas Giant. Which makes you Lucas. There's so many ghosts. Sure, I will turn this off. All the drinks here have amazing names and have poison in it. Did I mention that? Welcome to the bar, friend. Every cocktail we serve is made with a different variety of venom. Just a drop, mind you, but it gives the drinks a kick like you wouldn't believe. That Marquis is a connoisseur. A connoisseur's connoisseur when it comes to freaky drinks. All these creatures here, everyone's venom adds a different flavor. And down in the casino, the thing he's been growing there, I mean, wow. It's alright, I think you've had quite enough. Password? No. Don't know it? Didn't think so. Alright. What is this? Hidden passage, yes. Alright, so let's take a look around and find the different chests. The chest there, which we should head towards. There's also a chest around here. Okay, there's a candle there. And then, of course, there's this locked door, which I'm guessing is going to be a big part of where we have to go. Thankfully, neither of them die until very late in the day, so again, we have a long time to work with it. Just another card. It is another card. I'm guessing these are what's unlocking the different bits of information. Marquis had several offices that he used throughout the mansion, but his favorite was the room located close to the Theatre Brutale. He was always looking for new and interesting shows to host, building many bespoke stages along with his architect, Thanos Gorecki, for one-off performances. In recent years, much of the original furniture from the room has been relocated, but there are still many important personal touches to the room and secrets known only to the Marquis or those very close to him. It was also believed that this room was where he kept some of his most famous and important personal artifacts and treasures. That one's taken care of. I know there was at least one more locked chest, and it was upstairs. Up here. Because it was on the... This is the ground floor. That's right. English game. First floor means second floor. Or not. No, there was. It was right there. So we can head there next. I would be interested in spying in on their conversation one more time. Might get some useful information from that. And also, now that I'm thinking of it, Goldhead goes in through the bar. Wello. And goes to the door that specifically has a password. So, I should be able to learn what the password is from him. Sometimes you can slip past them. Oh, but because it has a passcode, I can't slip past it. Makes sense, honestly. I'll need to go in, take the record off, and then light the candle. I'll theoretically be able to hear their conversation. Still can't do anything with that. This key's got to be useful for something. Go down here. Excuse me? He just disappeared. I'm guessing he's either the bad guy, like the big bad at the end, or the guy we need to save, like the last guy we need to save. Lucas. Another playing card. How many other playing cards did we get? I feel like we've gotten a lot of them. Oldest Stones. Grin Ma's the true form hiding behind the tiny juju guppy that Marquis brought his wife as a gift. Completely unaware that the legends were real. One of the true voodoo demons of the deep, Grin Ma resembles a gigantic anglerfish with the tiny colorful guppy as the lure at the end of his tether. Only those with the second sight can see Grin Ma's true form, but he delights in whispering madness to any who will listen. Willow knew what was really in the tank in the secret chamber and created special candles that would reveal him for a confrontation, but once unmasked he proved to be more powerful than she could have imagined. Which is why you needed to get her possessed and then save her. Inventory. No. Progress. 24 out of 52. We're halfway there. I probably will not get all of them. The invitations, I honestly have no idea. Haven't found a single one. Only one person's mentioned one, and they were wrong. And I believe that takes care of the upstairs. Except it doesn't, because there are... Sorry. Let me take a look. This. Right there. And then there was another one. Where was that other one? So we have the ability to shatter glass. There's one there. The other one must not be upstairs. But we'll go grab that real quick. Oh yeah, she's already dead, isn't she? Another card. Oh, he's straight for me. Alright. We've almost used up the entire first run of this day without even noticing what's going on. I like the, this is almost more like electro swing than typical swing. I dig it. Yes. So, wait, hold on. Oh, gosh, that's right. It was all the way over here. I should be able to make it in time. The electrocution happens. Any loud noise associated with their death? Nope. Eight of Hearts. Honestly, let's go ahead and restart the day now. Okay, so we need to run to the bar. Grab that record. Activate the ghosts. Hide in the closet. I will try to catch the tail end of their conversation. Grab that. Pop that. And then we'll run over here and we should be able to hear the password. No, C. Don't go through. Don't go through. Don't go back. Go back. Okay, I'll be there. But I can help you out and still hope you're wrong. Thank you. Man, I never get tired of seeing this messed up, creepy bar. That is a large man. I don't care how big he is. If he doesn't know the password, he's not stepping foot in the club. Hey, what's that? Wait, shut up, you two. Is that Orm's room, man? It is. I'm gonna spot your handiwork. Wait, really? Man, I love his work. Then if he doesn't... But if he doesn't know the password, then... Oh, shut up about your stupid password. Everybody knows it's Eleanor. Just let him through. Fine, fine. But no one else gets a free pass. Your password? Yes, sir. Eleanor, very good. Hey, don't just walk in there, you idiot. I have to see what he's doing. Right. Pull the arm, you say? There we go. Just like you said. Can't say I'm willing to... I wasn't willing to help a guy out, Thanos. Now maybe just one quick drink. In the air that wasn't there before. Yeah, dude doesn't even notice the whole, like, haunted bar thing going on. The acoustics in this room must be extraordinary. What? Wait. What? What are you saying? I'm not about to steal anything. The band plays on no matter what and no matter when. The band always plays. It's 4 o'clock. So that's 3 of them. I wonder if you have to activate all 3. Music rooms, instrument pool room. Marquis liked to say he blew so hard at playing most instruments, he almost literally sucked. However, he was an excellent pianist and general audiophile. When Eleanor sang, the Marquis would frequently accompany her, and playing together was one of their most cherished pastimes. The instrument pool is a shallow ornamental pond, surrounded by stone replicas of instruments played by some of the couple's favorite artists. And in the cabinets are instruments owned by famous musicians from history. Every one of them is maintained and kept fully tuned. Any guest at the mansion who is happy to play for an audience is welcome to perform any instrument they please. The Moloch egg was one of the Marquis's most guilty pleasures. The egg itself was one of the 3 legendary treasures, created for Russian nobility by the Runes family, the greatest goldsmiths in living memory, of which Orm is a distant descendant. The reason that the Marquis acquired it, however, was mainly because he knew that his old friend and security expert, Grayson, was obsessed with the egg and driven almost to madness with a longing to see it. Thank you. The Marquis, fully capable of being a complete bastard when it amused him, delighted in dropping none too subtle hints to Grayson that it was hidden somewhere in the mansion. Alright, hope you're ready for ASMR hour. We got food. Alright. This game is just a fantastic little game. Seems like we'll be able to finish it today with no issue. Which at least what we're playing on Friday, a mystery, but it's a pleasant little thing. I love these little games that we can finish in one stream. Like when I was only doing 3-hour streams, we got them a couple of times. The only one that really comes to mind is Minute, but I'm pretty sure we did another one. But it's fun. It's very self-contained, small, entertaining. And with the longer streams, the 4 to 8 hour streams, at least so we can finish games that are slightly longer. I think this one's probably going to clock in between 4 and 5. Maybe a little bit longer. But it's been a ton of fun. And this game's been on my radar for a little while. And I'm glad we're finally playing it. Okay, so I'm guessing popping in here and listening to what the ghost had to say is going to be important. And this will all come later. I was passed over for first saxophone. You know the term brown note? I invented that. I guess it makes sense for the VIP room to have its own corner bar. The drinks look less poisonous than in the other room. Wow, there's 2 closets to hide in? I mean, I guess it is a big room. Know anything about that? No, sir, the master is often busy. Yeah, but I've not seen Ellie either. It does seem a little off, somehow. Anyway, I guess I'll have to pass on another drink. Oh, hello. That ain't right. Must be one of those weird robots Lucas had Sixpence make. I mean, the blackjack dealer is something else. I think for a guy who designed this place, Thanos would have put some more elevators. So we'll definitely want to begin on that conversation next time. Pop on through here. Hey, genius, yeah, don't walk. Just straight into them. You know how this game works. On one hand, I got Thanos making me walk halfway. Oh, Jesus, and making me spook stories about the scab. Then on the other hand, those oh, fuck. What's it got to do? I stumbled over every goddamn word possible. Oh, we can go through that door. No, I think we could always go through that door. Saxophone makes my heart. Look like a man of taste. Are you headed to the main library? Or would you see if you can find me a decent mystery? Something definitely tricky. A real noodle scratcher. If you happen to find such a thing, would you bookmark it for me? Yeah, use this. Okay, you went through there, which we cannot go through. So we're kind of locked out right now. So I want to go activate that other statue, see if there's something special that happens when all 3 are activated. And then I'll go break that glass. We got 2 of them activated. Oh, this one's already activated. I guess there's not something special. Or maybe there's a 4th one. Who knows? Perfect. Beautifully tended flowers patch. They are carved flowers, but they're real. The garden has been perfectly cultivated. It is clearly a labor of love. Something fell from the clock tower. It's hard to make it out in the flower bed. You know, I gotta say, it is kind of weird to have a bunch of nude statues of one of your friends around your house. Because I don't think the person who is with Trinity is the person who owns the house. I don't know if anybody's with Trinity, but I imagine it's the one dude with the rest of the mask. Water from the fountain is more suited than possible. Which is kind of weird, you know? Jesus Christ. No clear path here. It's just one tiny little house. Doesn't really look like something that should be set on fire. Door is marked with a teardrop. It will not open. Who are you? Oh, are you Eleanor? Pushing an empty cradle. This is where the game gets a little weird, isn't it? Like, I'm definitely expecting some big drops to happen. Right at the end. Because the story's been very piecemeal up until now. A little bits here and there. No, I want to catch... God damn it, don't walk through the door. I don't know, maybe you're planning a big entrance. Please just do as I ask. Okay, I'll be there, yeah. Like this. And then we'll go hit this one so that as soon as he disappears in, we can see what's going on with him. If he had this house built for him, which I believe is what they said it was, why are there so many ghosts? Are you a big old murderer? Big time bad guy? Or just waiting. I'm eating. Enjoy the music. It's fantastic. That's just what he said it should be, right? Well, the army say, we already read all this. Unless the ghosts say something interesting, this is all more of the same. Just one quick drink. Mr. Runes, sir. It is such a pleasure to have you in my bar. Such a fan of your beautiful work. Can I offer you a restorative, perhaps? You know, according to my friend, I shouldn't so much as shake your hand, let alone take a drink from you. I don't quite follow, sir. You know Thanos? Mr. Gordecki, of course, the two are really quite famous. Famous, sir? Well, I guess we work pretty well together. Even if he is a little cranky nowadays. You hear that? Wishing to be like this. This is a good man. Say what, friend? Nothing, sir. Nothing at all. Point is, Thanos says you staff are out to get us. You believe that? I don't. I'm not what you mean, sir? Truth be told, me neither. But Thanos, he's got his theory. He says he has a secret way into the basement. The basement? Yep, that I can believe. After all, he built this place, or his family did. Sir, please act. Don't worry, I don't buy anything fishy's going on. But I did say I'd help him. And the one thing I can't shake is I haven't seen Lucas around. You know anything about that? No, sir, the master is often very busy. Yeah, but I've not seen Ellie either. It does seem a little off. Anyway, I guess I have to pass on another drink, or Thanos won't let me get the end of it. Take care for now. Nothing interesting happens here. We just couldn't make it to the door, and I want to eat. One of the little notes that I find funny is this is the song that plays in this area. Plain and simple. And it is a drum. 2 saxophones, actually. I don't know what that instrument is. There's a trombone. There's no singer. And there's no cello or bass. Or if the bass is being played, it's being plucked. Funny little thing I find funny. Okay. I want to find out what's happening behind that locked door before. Also, I feel pretty solid about what we've learned, so I don't think anything else is going to be too particularly important. Let's head here. No. So now we need to follow Thanos and see what happens. I want to hear the beginning of their conversation, and then I want to make it through that glass window, naturally. Yes, that's right. Go through this door. Jesus. Grayson's autobiography, I've a feather town treasure hunter. Some various smudged diagrams for an enormous golden clock. Collected songs by Tequila Bell. Signed copy of collected sculptures by Trinity Carrington. It also contains a braille version. The shelves are filled with tomes of everything from history to poetry. The entire wall of books is filled with a set of encyclopedias top to bottom. The level of detail must be quite extraordinary. Jesus. The table is right underneath the chandelier above. I'm guessing that bad things happen. The faded parchment barely legible at the top of the Japanese character for the black hair. Books are crammed into every inch of the taller glass. A Balzac is sticking out slightly. Balzac, not what you read. Copy of The Mask and other stories by Robert Chambers. Personal diary of Charles Joseph Carter. That name came up earlier. I'm trying to remember what it was for. report on a fisherman by the guy who caught a juju guppy, but later drowned himself. Books of Cream, Balzac. Nice. I'm guessing we can shatter that, but we can't shatter it from here, so. And they're dead already. So this was not where they died. Organized and referenced. Collection of horror stories. Signed copy of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. It's dedicated to Horatio Sixpence. It might be the man in the picture. God damn it. Couldn't quite make it. So now we need to follow Thanos. But I'm really interested in who I'm assuming is... Why would Lucas want to hurt his own guests, man? Not Lucas, the staff. The staff, man? Keep your voice down. Like you said, we should talk to Lucas, but where is he? I don't know. Maybe planning a big entrance? I mean, it's his party, right? Please just do as I ask. Okay, I'll be there. But I can help you out. I still hope you're wrong. Alright, thank you. Oh, come on. I just hope that I'm right. What if I'm being paranoid? But no, Lucas should be here. And what hair? Oh, my statues, the secrets you hide. And where is Eleanor? It's all so very suspicious. I don't like this at all. And you head outside. Is there any shit I can do? I don't even know what happens when I get here. Alright, so this time we're rushing. Just go. Gotta find the next line of progress. It's gotta be through this library, because we have access to it. There's no way that they would give us this much access to something that wasn't relevant. Especially since the access is based on abilities we only just have. Roughing some handmade parchment. It's not serving effect. That goes. Painting is faded and has a scratchy cold. You're unsure of its significance. Our Bible's open to Proverbs 23:14. Why? Yeah. Let's start to the side. Proverbs 23:14? I don't want to read more. Yeah, 23:14. Thou shalt beat him with a rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. For the KJV version. For for a slightly more modern version. Hello? Punish them with the rod and save them from death. If you strike them with the rod, you'll save his soul from Sheol. Physical discipline may well save the soul from death. You get the idea. Gotta love that. Thank you, KJV, for adding hell as a concept. Oh, hot takes. Not really, it's just the truth. Someone has been researching the creation of the Hungry Charm. Glass chandelier, pigments on the ceiling. Alright. A faded handwritten book sits in the display case. The title appears to be The History of Cardania. Fierce hogheads line the wall. They look identical, which casts doubt on their authenticity. Sorry. Another winding key for the library. And spades. I didn't even see a clock. Maybe I'm just blind. That's a secret. Not a particularly well kept one, if I do say so myself. Chill in the air that wasn't there before. The drivel in this library, I ask you. I mean, that shelf there, handwritten, unpublished notes from some tiresome chap, Da Vinci, I think. That whole section over there, some boy in tit banging on about a Riemann hypothesis they've cracked. Yawn. That bookshelf at the back, pull the Balzac out and the shelf next to it moves. Health hazard, eh? Where's all the smut, sir? Where are the illustrated geographical studies of disrobed tribespeople? Where are the art books with the bosoms and the gentlemen's statues? I find the lack of good old-fashioned obscenity to be completely indecent. I think I need a moment to myself. I love that ghost. That ghost is my favorite character. The three paintings shown in the left hand show the left hand Cupid shooting an arrow through the central bowl to impale the heart of the cherub at the right. The paintings were wittily placed. Are they? The makeshift altar, with the Bible open to the passage, though your skins are like scarlet, they shall be white as snow. The page has been ripped and scratched at. There's something here. The Five of Spades. Hello, thank you. You discovered how to open the secret passage in the library. I mean, I might as well. We're almost out of time anyways. Well, we're getting there. I want to make sure I explore this place to its fullest. Barrel has a rich, sweet aroma. Seems to be filled with port. Oh, delicious stuff. Sweets. Sheets go to. Oh, I know where this is. Yeah, this is the door we actually watched them walk out of. Yep. The heaven and hell staircase. Heaven and hell? Heaven or hell? The Hungry Lock. When Willow Blue discovered the Marquis had successfully obtained an actual Juju guppy, she was filled with dread. Far from being a colorful superstition, these ancient demons will sometimes take the form of a tiny fish in order to get close to people of influence, or who have a lot to lose. Though she never speaks of it, Willow is a true voodoo princess, blessed or cursed with second sight. Knowing the danger the guppy posed, Willow created a powerful lock to the secret chamber where the Marquis had hidden the fish so that no one could enter by accident. The lock will only open to the correctly prepared charm. Thankfully, you get that way after that puzzle's already solved, so I don't know. It's weird. The Marquis is a passionate supporter and enthusiast for theater and the arts. Also, he is an enormous show-off and loves nothing more than excessive displays of wealth and passion. For the most recent stage production, featuring an enormous gilded cage, he arranged for thousands of volts of electricity to be rerouted into the theater. As a token nod to some form of health and safety, to activate the electricity, 2 failsafe switches must be flicked at the same time. It's conceivable that this mechanism could be tampered with, meaning that the same process would be needed to turn the electricity off, but the chances of that happening are surely too small to worry about. The Heaven and Hell Staircase. The shelf is filled with books of scripture. There's a card in between the books. Books on demonology. This is where the game gets weird. A masked girl weeping over dice. It makes you uncomfortable. It is signed Carrington. Which one's Carrington? Trinity. Trinity is Carrington. Is this room a waiting area? Waiting for what? So there's another clock here. Almost every room in the mansion seems to have areas to sit and talk. The top of the cabinet is lined with felt like a roulette table. We're still just exploring. This is like the second or third loop it's made. Behind the curtains, it's just a blank wall. Perhaps these were doorways that were sealed up. Jesus. Oh. Arm's smoldering corpse blocks the entrance to the elevator. The stench of burned flesh fills the air. That still only accounts for 3 of them. There's one more somewhere. Because if I get the other 2 on hearts, that only makes up for 3. And there's one more somewhere. So we're not quite at the part where we're going to go start solving puzzles. But we do know where they are at. This is not the right way. Ooh, what is that? A dark mask over pale marble. The statue emanates pure white-hot grief. It is hard to be near. I know where this goes. Alright, so this is another access point for this. The painting has a clear set of... Oh shit. And a total bastard. Jesus Christ, he won't stop following me. Let me go. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go through here then. Is peepholes where the eye should be, the room on the other side of the wall can see into. This hides in here. Okay. Who uses a dumbwaiter these days? A dumb restaurant owner. Huh. Hilarious. God, I'm tired. Whew, back to it then. Even if you did know the statues, only hearts, that old fossil wouldn't be able to do anything about it now anyways. Oh, Mr. Gorgeki. Are you lost, sir? I know the match can be a little overwhelming. Lost? Lost? My family designed and built this mansion, you little shit. I mean, of course, I am not lost. Of course not. Very good, sir. Shall we also pretend you don't know this area is off limits to guests? I'm looking for Lucas. He is my close friend and your employer, so perhaps you... What the hell was that noise? Yes, yes, audible yawn, sir. Exaggerated looking at my watch, sir. Now if you'll kindly excuse me. I have to pretend I have more pressing matters to attend to. Like a situation with the chamber pots in the guest rooms, for example. Wait, shit. What did you say? Nothing, sir. Try not to die horribly while I'm gone. Good day. God damn it. Aurum. I hope you're not I hope you're taking this seriously. Aurum, I hope you are safe. This statue holds a deep secret. Lucas asked me to put secret mechanisms in place years ago, and as long as those mechanisms are still in place and you manage to reach those statues, then at 9:50, the way will open. Where are you, Aurum? I don't like waiting out here, out in the open here. Ah, there's the fourth statue. Lucas has always been an eccentric, yes. And these parties have always been extraordinary. But something is very wrong here. No one has even seen a glimpse of the Marquis at his own party. And the staff? Why does no one else see it? And why would we be kept from the parts of the mansion? Why have me build you a secret elevator in the first place, Lucas? Damn it. Aurum, it's getting close. If you've set all 4 statues to spades, then my monument is about to crack open and we can continue the search. I know you don't believe we're in danger. I hope you are right. So he thinks they need to be set to spades. They actually need to be set to hearts. What has happened here? Where are you? Lucas, I've trusted you and worked with you to create a mansion that's beautiful, functional, and allows secrets to be kept. What secrets have you hidden from me, my boy? I hope you know what you are doing. Aurum, you're safe. Can't keep a good man down. Did you manage to change the statues? The symbols on this monument should match. I did like you said, no troubles. Ah, good, good. I know you are struggling to believe me, but this will work. Did you change all 4 statues? The bar, the library, the piano room, here, and the entrance hall? Entrance hall. Must have missed that one. I don't think the statues have been set correctly. This is very much not ideal. Ah, it opened. I did like you asked. Can't believe it worked, though. Where did you say this thing used to be before you turned it into an elevator? It's part of the old furnace system. Furnace? What the hell are we doing climbing into a furnace, man? It's all been disconnected, of course. Lucas had me create an entirely new and highly efficient heating network. Are you sure? Feels warm in here. It does. Oh no. And that's how they die. That's all she wrote. Where was that? There we are. Okay, we're there. This one actually seems relatively simple to solve, which makes me scared. It's like theoretically I just have to go through and set all of them to hearts. Alright, well, let's make it happen. By 9:50, like we have almost 10 hours to set them all to hearts. And then we can finish up exploring that area. My idea is to do all the ones outside first. Like this one. Now I do need to follow back behind Aurum to make certain that they're all set to hearts. Because he did miss. He misses this one. But when we were in there, he had all of the rest of them set correctly. Let's see if I remember where I'm going. I don't, obviously. Door is locked, I can't open it. Ooh. Hello, my darling. That is a door that is locked with a key. This will be the best way to approach it if we fail. Pretty much all it comes down to. Pop that open, head over here, nab this, run down here. So I just want to be following behind him. So that if he actually does successfully change any, I have the ability to change them back. So I'm guessing that's him pulling the wheel? There we go. The door of old habits. The achievement looks risque. Oh, hello? There are enormous chains around the creature's wrists, securing them to the playing table. So he's here now. I want to play cards. You want to play cards? Blackjack. I know what card we can play. You love blackjack. But I lost my cards. They stole my cards. I know they're here. Get my cards and we can play. I'll pretend there's a prize. You will want the prize. Please get my cards so you want the cards. Interesting. So that's the payoff for getting all of the cards. I will kill you. I'm certainly interested in getting all the cards now that I know it's more than just a collectible. I just don't know about how likely it is for us to collect all of them. It's already 4 o'clock and I have touched none of them. Hello. Whatever. It's not like it's too time consuming of a task. I mean, it could be, I guess. Oh, come on. Come on. Perfect. And then there's one here. This one should be correct though, already. And it is. Now I'll head through here. No, not through here. Sorry, wrong area. One thing I'm interested in seeing. Everything seems good. We don't have all the time in the world. This one's set correctly still, which is good. So now we just have to go fetch the arm from that area. Which I believe was through here. And then here. Okay, it's getting close. Nice, we got the statue's arm. I'm not going to go through and read all of them. We don't really have time. Perfect. The arm's back in. Come on. Perfect. Let's go with needle sharp. White keys from the piano, a card from the scimitar, oryx horn, the black keys of Basami turtle shell. Oh shit. Back. Oh, it's getting close. So now I just want to make sure that nobody's fucking my shit up. Somebody's fucking my shit up. So he does go through and actually turn some of them. That one's still correct. Oh, which one did he turn then? Oh, don't mind me. Just walking here. Okay, so it wasn't that one. Just gotta go. It couldn't have been the other one. Oh, less than an hour left. Come on, just keep going. He took some odd alternate entrance that I don't know. This has to be the one. Fuck. It is the one. Give it to me. Let it be correct. No, let it be correct. We don't have much time. Oh, we got it. Aurum, that's done it. The statue symbols, I don't understand. This shouldn't be the correct combination. You think maybe the Marquis changed them? It's possible, but if that were true, then the ones I was working towards, well, it's too terrible to imagine what could have happened. I'm feeling better than I thought I would. Maybe I don't need this mask on right now. Yeah, I'd rather feel a weight has been lifted. Ah, Boone. The Fasadio, how are you, man? Did you do something with the elevator here? I had the most terrible feeling. Boone, would you mind terribly continuing our search for Lucas? I am worried about him, but he is least likely to be offended when the concern is coming from you. That boy loves you, Laffy. Looks up to you, you know? Even with all his crazy riches, he still has a soul needs saving. Plus this old fool here owes me a drink. And some staff members an apology. There will be zero apologizing. The sass on that young man. I tell you, in my day... I don't know what ability we get from the old man. Thanos' mask is yours, Boone. With one snap of your finger. Thanos' architect insight. The genius architect Thanos had an unparalleled knowledge of the Sexy Brutale. Visiting certain areas of the mansion will trigger memories and reveal secrets. Unlock new entries in the brochure by using this power when the prompt appears. He knows more about this place than any man, except, perhaps, for Reggie. With that mask and Thanos' knowledge, so much will be revealed to you. Thanos' monument is your path forward, but he can also reveal so much about the mansion and the path you've already taken. You've opened a path downwards, Boone. I want to thank you. There's something so precious down there, in the dark. Come to find me. What is that, like the daughter they lost? Maybe? Huh? Oh wait, no, don't go down there. I had other places to explore. God damn it.